Did you know that the first recorded recipe in history was actually a beer recipe from ancient Mesopotamia? That's right, Mesopotamia, known as the Cradle of Civilization, was not only a birthplace of great innovation, but also of delicious beer. In this land of fertile soil and early human settlements, we find the origins of writing, agriculture, law, and so much more. Today, we're going to explore ancient Mesopotamia, its unique culture, and groundbreaking achievements in just a few minutes. So sit back, relax, and let's journey back in time. A brief overview. Picture this: over 5,000 years ago, in a land far, far away, the first seeds of human civilization were sprouting. This was Mesopotamia, and it's where our thrilling journey begins. During the Ubaid period, early settlers laid the groundwork for what would become a truly extraordinary civilization, featuring astonishing architecture, intricate social structures, and groundbreaking innovations. Enter the Sumerians, the real trailblazers of Mesopotamia, who emerged around 3000 BCE. They created iconic city-states like Uruk, Ur, and Eridu that were truly ahead of their time. Uruk, for example, was a sprawling metropolis, complete with a complex network of canals, monumental buildings, and a diverse population. The city was also home to the legendary Gilgamesh, whose epic tale has been remembered for millennia. Ur, another captivating city-state, was an important religious and cultural center around 2000 BCE. Famous for its ziggurat, the Great Ziggurat of Ur, this city was a hub of trade and innovation, bringing together people from various cultures and backgrounds. And let's not forget Eridu, believed by some to be the oldest city in the world, dating back to around 5400 BCE. This ancient city played a crucial role in the development of Mesopotamian civilization, shaping its culture, religion, and more. But the Sumerians weren't the only stars of the show. The Akkadian Empire, led by the charismatic Sargon of Akkad around 2334 BCE, made history by becoming the world's first empire. Sargon's conquests expanded the empire's reach, allowing for the exchange of ideas, goods, and innovations. Their cultural and military achievements left a lasting legacy on the region. Fast forward a bit and you'll find the Babylonian Empire emerging around 1894 BCE. Famous for Hammurabi's Code, one of the earliest legal systems. With fair punishments and an emphasis on justice, Hammurabi's Code set the standard for law and order in the ancient world. Under the Babylonian Empire, the arts and sciences flourished and the region prospered. The Assyrian Empire, known for its ferocious military prowess and advanced engineering, ruled between 911 and 612 BCE. Their impressive military campaigns and infrastructure projects, such as the construction of roads and aqueducts, contributed to their influence and power. Meanwhile, the Neo-Babylonian Empire, with its breathtaking hanging gardens, made its mark between 626 and 539 BCE. The Neo-Babylonians revitalized the region's cities, creating a golden age of art and culture. Phew. That's a whirlwind tour through thousands of years of history, but there's so much more to explore. Geography and the Fertile Crescent. So, where exactly is this legendary land of Mesopotamia? Picture a map of modern-day Iraq, and you'll find Mesopotamia nestled between two mighty rivers, the Tigris and the Euphrates. The name Mesopotamia itself means between rivers in Greek, and it's these life-giving waters that made the region so fertile and perfect for human settlement. Mesopotamia lies within the famous Fertile Crescent, an arc of lush arable land that stretches from the Nile Valley in Egypt to the Persian Gulf. This crescent of green was a paradise for early farmers who developed ingenious methods of irrigation and agriculture. They harnessed the river's powers to transform the landscape into a thriving breadbasket. The Sumerians built their cities strategically, often choosing locations near the rivers for easy access to water and fertile soil. They also constructed their iconic ziggurats at the heart of these cities, which were not only religious centers but also hubs of administration and learning. Mesopotamia's geography wasn't all sunshine and rainbows though. Flooding was a constant threat, and the rivers could be as destructive as they were nurturing. But with determination and ingenuity, the people of Mesopotamia turned these challenges into opportunities, creating a civilization that would shape the course of human history. Mesopotamian society. Now that we've explored the land, let's take a closer look at the people who called Mesopotamia home. Just like in any modern society, Mesopotamians had a social hierarchy with kings, priests, and other nobility at the top, followed by skilled artisans, merchants, and farmers. Family life was at the heart of Mesopotamian society, with households often including extended family members. Gender roles were pretty clearly defined. Men were the breadwinners, responsible for working the fields, trade, and warfare, while women took care of the home, children, and sometimes even worked in various trades. Education was highly valued, especially for the scribes, who were responsible for recording everything, from trade transactions to religious texts. These scribes attended special schools, where they learned the art of cuneiform writing, a skill that was highly sought after and respected. Trade was a vital part of Mesopotamian society, and with its prime location in the Fertile Crescent, it was a hub of commerce. Mesopotamia had connections to neighbouring civilizations like Egypt, the Indus Valley, and even distant lands like present-day Turkey and Iran. They exchanged not only goods like grains, textiles, and precious metals, but also ideas, technology, and cultural practices, which helped shape the region's rich and diverse heritage. So, the people of Mesopotamia weren't just skilled farmers and builders, they were also traders, scholars, and creators of a vibrant, interconnected society that continues to captivate us to this day. Innovations and inventions. Alright folks, it's time to look into some of the incredible innovations that emerged from Mesopotamia. Trust me, you'll be amazed at how much these ancient geniuses contributed to our world today. First off, let's talk about cuneiform, the oldest known writing system. This ingenious system used wedge-shaped marks made on clay tablets to represent words and ideas. Thanks to cuneiform, we have a wealth of knowledge about Mesopotamian life, from historical records to literary masterpieces. And who could forget the wheel? Yep, the Mesopotamians invented the wheel, revolutionizing transportation and trade. Could you imagine a world without wheels? Mesopotamia's fertile land and abundant water sources allowed its people to develop advanced agricultural techniques, including sophisticated irrigation systems. These systems, with their complex network of canals and dams, turned dry, arid land into thriving, productive fields. But that's not all. Mesopotamians also made significant strides in astronomy, dividing the circle into 360 degrees and developing the concept of the 60-second minute. And let's not forget the impact of Hammurabi's Code, which laid the groundwork for many modern legal systems. With its fair punishments and emphasis on justice, it set the standard for law and order in the ancient world. Religion and mythology. Now let's talk about the mesmerizing world of Mesopotamian religion and mythology. The people of Mesopotamia were deeply religious, practicing polytheism and worshipping a pantheon of gods and goddesses. They believed in powerful deities like Anu, the sky god, Enlil, the god of air and storms, and Ishtar, the goddess of love and war. Each god had their own unique attributes and responsibilities, shaping the world and the lives of those who worshipped them. Temples were built to honor these deities, and religious rituals played a crucial role in everyday life. Priests acted as intermediaries between the gods and the people, performing ceremonies, offering sacrifices, and seeking divine guidance. Mesopotamian mythology is filled with fascinating tales that have withstood the test of time. The Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the world's oldest literary works, tells the story of the heroic king Gilgamesh and his quest for immortality. This epic tale is filled with adventure, friendship, and profound lessons about the human condition. There are countless other myths and stories from Mesopotamia, each offering a unique glimpse into the beliefs and values of this ancient civilization. These tales continue to inspire and captivate us, reminding us of the rich cultural heritage that has shaped our world. The fall of Mesopotamia. Now, let's talk about the end of an era, the fall of Mesopotamia. While it's been an incredible journey through this ancient civilization, it's important to remember that even the mightiest empires eventually fall. In Mesopotamia's case, the decline began when the Achaemenid Persian Empire, led by Cyrus the Great, conquered Babylon in 539 BCE. This marked the beginning of Persian rule in the region. But hey, you know what they say, the only constant is change. Mesopotamia continued to change hands throughout the years, from Alexander the Great's conquest in 331 BCE to the rise of the Parthian Empire in 247 BCE. Eventually, the once prosperous region began to lose its luster and influence. The final nail in the coffin came when the Islamic Caliphate took control of the region in the 7th century CE. Mesopotamia, as we knew it, was no more. However, the rich history, innovations, and culture of the region continue to influence modern society and inspire our curiosity. Mesopotamia's impact on modern society. So, we've explored the history, geography, society, innovations, and mythology of Mesopotamia. But you might be wondering, what does all this have to do with us today? Well, hold on to your hats, because Mesopotamia's impact on modern society is truly astounding. Let's start with language and writing. Cuneiform, the world's first writing system, set the stage for written communication and the preservation of knowledge. Without it, who knows how much of human history would have been lost? Today, we owe a debt of gratitude to those ancient scribes who painstakingly etched their stories and records onto clay tablets. Mesopotamia's legal systems laid the foundation for many modern laws and principles of justice. The idea that punishments should fit the crime and that everyone, regardless of status, should be subject to the law can be traced back to this ancient civilization. The agricultural and technological advancements pioneered by the people of Mesopotamia continue to influence our world today. Their irrigation systems, which transformed arid land into fertile fields, have inspired modern agricultural techniques. Finally, Mesopotamia's role in shaping human history cannot be overstated. As the cradle of civilization, it was the birthplace of urban centers, the concept of government, and countless cultural achievements that have stood the test of time. So the next time you jot down a note, hop on a bike, or marvel at a city skyline, remember the remarkable civilization that started it all, Mesopotamia. The legacy of this ancient land lives on in countless ways, reminding us of the incredible journey that humanity has taken from its humble beginnings to the modern world we know today.